Hey Taurus, so we're going to be doing a peek into your partner, how they feel about you. This is going to be for the remainder of January going into February. Okay, so let's begin. How does Taurus's partner feel about them? I'm using my Romance Angels Oracle deck, and then I will be using Tarot. How does Taurus's partner feel about them? New love at the bottom there. Let's see. And then stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So just a message for you guys. Taurus's partner, potential partner, how are they feeling? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Your partner may be like, you know, going through like this self-love type of ordeal. Finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So for the most part, I was just about to say that's creepy. I was just about to say your partner may be going through some type of healing. And at the bottom of the deck, overall energy for your partner, Taurus, is healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So that's the main focus for your partner right now and how they're feeling towards you for the remainder of this month going into February and for the month of February. So definitely I feel like your partner is healing from something. Maybe they lacked self-love before and self-respect, and they're trying to gain that now, you know. They may have had a lot of trauma as a child, growing into an adult, and never really, you know, deemed themselves as worthy enough. You know what I mean? So that could be it. And maybe you're in their life to help, you're like kind of like the catalyst to their growth, helping them see, you know, the healing that they must undergo. And that means that you, Taurus, may be needing healing as well. Finances and career, financial issues. So your partner may be having issues in terms of like, you know, taking you out, maybe not having enough money, just stressed out about money. Maybe not even finding something that they, you know, if they're not loving themselves, they may not be in a career that's suiting them right now, and it may be stressing them out. Ooh, so lots of healing going on. So that if your partner is going through that, that means you guys are vibrating on the same level because you both attracted one another. So that means, Taurus, that you will be undergoing healing this month as well into the next month. So let's see what Tarot has to say. Let's go deep into this reading. How is Taurus's partner feeling about them? The remainder of January 2019. Oh my Lord, I'm so sorry. For the remainder of January going into the month of February, and for the entire month of February 2019, how does Taurus's partner feel about them? How is Taurus's partner feeling? Last shuffle. How is Taurus's partner feeling about them? Okay. Knight of Swords there. Could be connecting with a Gemini, or just like some crazy truth is about to come out. Emperor at the bottom. This is an Aries, so this could be your partner is wanting to build an empire with you, or your partner is considering making a really huge decision. Four of Wands. That's really beautiful. Something really committed. Something really stable. Yeah, damn, your partner is like really wanting to talk. I'm letting you know right now. Six of Wands. You may be dealing with a fire energy, a person with a lot of fire in their chart. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. All right. It could be a Capricorn you're dealing with. You have the Devil here. You have the Nine of Cups. Water energy as well. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. What the hell? The World. And what flipped over is the Seven of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So in regards to how your partner is feeling about you, Damn. Just really fast, my eyes shifted to the right side of the reading, which is the devil touching the world. I feel like there will be a cycle closing out with a toxic relationship. Okay? So, I don't know if it's that, Taurus. You have a toxic relationship with this individual. They feel that way towards you. Let's just say in hindsight, right? And they may be wanting to close that out. I'm going to definitely clarify this because this is very interesting. For the Seven of Swords to be there, I'm not sure if they're trying to run away from this connection or... We'll find out. But starting with the reading with the most powerful card is the first card, and we have the Four of Wands. In terms of what your partner wants, how she feels about you, they do want a stable, solid connection. They want a stable, solid commitment. They want, you know, to just be, like, have this beautiful foundation with you, very fruitful and loving and just full of just beautiful, like, sharing and just a foundation, a beautiful foundation. They're willing to go the mile for it. And then there's the Six of Wands, which is about celebrating. So it could be that what exactly are they celebrating? Are they celebrating the fact that you're accepting this from them? You know what I mean? They're celebrating here. They're feeling victorious. They're feeling on top. It could also mean they're on a high horse and they could be like this prideful, egotistical person. I'm only saying that because it's touching the Devil card. It's right next to each other. So I'm just throwing it out there, but we're going to clarify all of that. The Devil here is speaking of a toxic hold when it comes to this connection, or there could be someone else involved that, you know, they're trying to let go of or something like that. But I don't see anyone else. I'm only mentioning another person because the Seven of Swords is here, and this is usually a deceptive. This is like the cheater card, right? But I don't want to say cheater. We're going to clarify that as well. But just keep that in mind. The Nine of Cups is talking about a wish fulfilled. The world is closing out a cycle, and the Seven of Swords is about like this trying to get away with something in broad daylight, you know, kind of cocky about it too, because he's smiling. And then at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Eight of Pentacles. So your partner is working really hard on him or herself in this relationship. They're loving themselves. They're working on their finances and their career, because that's like, you know, that's the career kind of like oriented card. It's the in numerology, 8 is about success and career and finances and, you know, stuff like that. So let's see. So what should we clarify? Let's just clarify everything. What is this for? What is the Four of Wands about for Taurus's partner? King of Cups, you could be connecting with a water sign. So I feel like your partner, and then you have the Queen of Swords. King and Queen of different elements, and then at the bottom you have the Queen of Wands. Could be another person involved here. It's a lot of people. But for the most part, the King of Cups is talking about, you know, a person who's very loving and very empathetic and very sensitive, and you know, they don't really wear their emotions on their sleeve. Their emotions are more, they're very self-controlled in terms of their emotions. Queen of Swords is a very swift person. You know, it doesn't have to, it could be external and internal, as King being external energy, Queen being their internal energy. So the Queen of Swords is a very logical person who swiftly makes decisions and is not, you know, she's not deterred by her emotions or anything like that. She relies solely on her, like, logic. And I feel like your partner here has, like, you know, a equal balance of mind and heart in terms of you guys. So I feel like that's I feel like if that's clarifying the Four of Wands, they want this with their heart and their mind. That's the way that I'm looking at it. And with the Queen of Wands being at the bottom, I feel like that would just show that they're determined to get that at all costs, right? So what are they celebrating here? What is Taurus's partner celebrating here with the Six of Wands? What is the Six of Wands about for Taurus's partner? What is the Six of Wands about? Cards is jumping but not flying. Oh, said that too soon. At the bottom, you have the Nine of Swords. So you have 3 cards, actually, that came out for that. You have the Sun card, the 2 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the 9 of Swords. So your partner is going to be feeling very victorious, and that's because something's going to be illuminated to them. I feel like it's very weird because the Sun is about illuminating a birth of something, celebration, just something coming to light, something, just a very happy card. Major Arcana as well. Could be Leo as well. But then there's the 2 of Wands. So your partner is maybe was contemplating on this decision. You know, whatever this decision that your partner made, it was made after walking away. I feel like your partner had walked away, or you guys walked away from each other. It could have been a breakup. Doesn't have to be a breakup. A lot of the signs are actually getting 8 of Cups. And I know that the full moon right now is in Leo. We had an eclipse recently, and that was all about, kind of like endings and, like a spiritual purging. So I feel like if you guys had walked away from each other in the past, it was to contemplate whether or not your partner like kind of wanted this. Maybe it was a lot of issues. Maybe they weren't feeling so victorious before, but they're feeling it now. And that was because they made a decision. And I feel like the decision was to come to you, because the 4 of Wands is the first card. And why wouldn't you feel victorious if this was something that brought you so much happiness with the Sun, So I feel like after walking away from you, or you walking away from them, they had to make this decision, and they had to move quickly. They had to move. And I feel like that's you that they're looking at in the world. Like, when they're in their hands, they hold the world. And I feel like that's you, because this is something that's been illuminated to them. This is something that they want. So maybe your partner was in a period of like indecision for a little bit, indecision on which way to move, but I feel ultimately your partner moved towards you. Because also with this 8 of Cups, it's always talking about, to me, in my eyes at least, that this person is walking away to find a 9th cup, the cup that fulfills them. And your partner has the 9 of Cups here. So your partner went to find a 9th cup and came back, because the 9 of Cups is here. Okay? So that's why I said I feel like they walked away, but they came back. And maybe that had caused them a lot of caused you a lot of like maybe anxiety, confusion, sleepless nights, like just a lot of mental overwhelming, feelings, and too much thinking, just a lot of thinking, because maybe this was a situation where, I forgot what I was going to, like, how to word this, but maybe they were just thinking, they were just overthinking the situation. But I see a lot of Wands energy, and this is a lot of action. So I feel like if it was just thoughts and words before, it's now turning into something like more tangible, something you can see. So let's clarify the Devil card. Why is the Devil here for Taurus's partner? And the Devil is all about control, restriction. The Devil is never good. So at the bottom of the deck, when I finish shuffling, you got the Fool, which is Aries. So the Devil is being clarified by the 9 of Wands, Temperance, and the 10 of Cups. So I feel like this relationship is definitely something, there's a beautiful soulful connection. Your partner, however, maybe this connection, because there had to have been an imbalance here with the temperance to the Devil. There may have been an imbalance in this relationship. Maybe this lack of self-respect, this lack of self-love, this not seeing your partner not seeing their worth, and maybe this was also you. It goes vice versa. However, it resonates, and it had left. The relationship was like going towards a toxic way. Like it was a lot of arguing, maybe a lot of addictions. Maybe you both are addicted to each other in some type of way. A lot of codependency, sex, drugs, alcohol, whatever may have you, other relationships with other people, whatever. The Devil is all of that. Just more focused on money than on spirit, stuff like that. Focused on the physical world rather than the spiritual world. There needs to be a balance. And I feel like what happened was in this relationship, there was a lack of balance. And that had left, you know, your partner feeling guarded. But even though their partner's guarded, there's still one fight left. You know, he's ready. This person's prepared, you know. Weary, kind of like feeling like, damn, like I don't really want to deal with any negative, like, whatever. Especially if your partner have walked away from you. They're not trying to, like, hear, you know, they don't want the repercussions, you know what I mean? But through trial and error, through messing up and fixing things, walking the path of temperance, they're healing this relationship, you know. 10 of Cups, you know. This is like that happy marriage, that beautiful connection. It's like the ultimate divine soul love. You feel like you met the match of your lifetime with the 10 of Cups. And I think it's beautiful because it goes from the devil to the fool. So it went to the absolute worst. And if this has not happened yet, it will happen. Like, it has went through its absolute worst with the devil. The connection went to the absolute worst. But it's going to, through fixing and harmonizing and balancing the relationship and not blocking your heart to it, not guarding yourself, your partner or you, this new beginning, a clean new slate will happen with the Fool card. So let's see what the 9 of Cups is literally talking about. A wish fulfilled. Their wish is coming true. And what your partner wants, what I see is commitment and a soulful connection. So I don't even need to clarify the 9 of Cups. Let's see what's ending. What cycle is closing with the World card? You got the 8 of Wands. Why is the World card here for Taurus's partner? It's such a weird feeling I have right now. A really nice feeling. I don't know if you guys are like going through a lot of self-healing. Damn. And I'm a Cancer too, and look, the Chariot. But I feel this sense of like peace right now as I'm doing you guys' reading. I feel at peace with my heart right now. Completely different feeling from what I was doing in the last reading that I had. But this is a very good feeling that I'm feeling. I feel like you guys are going to go through immense healing. Like, immense healing. Not just your partner. This is you too. So, with the World card, I feel like your partner is ending this nasty, toxic behavioral patterns. Whether it's your partner who has these patterns, whether it's both of you, you guys will be healing, like, for real. Especially with and this is going to be happening quickly with the 8 of Wands. This is happening quickly. You guys will be communicating. If y'all weren't before, you guys will be communicating, and you guys will be moving forward with the Chariot. The Chariot is a beautiful, beautiful energy with the world. It's talking about, the world is talking about, like, you know, closing out cycles and, you know, completing, you know, it's like karma is like clean, you know, you're starting over like the Fool, you know what I mean? And with the Chariot by its side, it's like you're leaving everything that no longer served you behind, and you're going towards spiritual pursuit. You're moving forward. The Sphinxes, you got yin, yang, you got spirit, you got it all in this card. So I don't know, I really find that as something really beautiful. And then you have the King of Swords at the bottom there. So it's like putting up boundaries and, you know, be mentally clear, making really clear-cut decisions, cutting out whatever BS no longer serves you. So your partner is feeling like they want to move forward with this. They're ready to close this toxic cycle out and regain this balancing, have this beautiful commitment with you, and move forward. My thing is here, what is going on with this? In this reading, the 7 of Swords may not be all that bad. It could be like leaving behind a mental cycle that no longer was serving your partner, but let's find out. Wow, before I even asked, 2 cards flipped over. I won't take them, but just very interesting. The 8 of Swords wanted to pop out, and the Magician. The 8 of Wands and Swords are always mixed up. The 8 of Swords is talking about like being a prisoner in your own mind, and the Magician is talking about manifesting whatever it is that you want. Your partner I personally feel the 7 of Swords is here because your partner wants to leave behind a part of themselves that no longer serves them. Maybe a cycle of, you know, negative thoughts and stuff. You have Justice coming out here. That's Libra. Your partner, I feel like, wants to be fair, wants to have balance. Then you have the 5 of Swords. And then, well, look at that. It came out anyway. The 8 of Swords at the bottom. So I feel like maybe, I don't think your partner is like doing anything on the side or anything like that. If that was the case, I think I would see, I lean more towards, I feel like your partner is trying to leave this negative thought cycle in the past. Like they're trying to move away from that and they're trying to get justice here. Whatever it is, if it is something that is bad that I can't see in tarot, with justice being there, that means that the truth will come to light. So regardless, you will be finding out. Everything will be illuminated to you. So if there's any worry in your mind, you will be finding out. That I can guarantee with the Justice card being there. Maybe it's like wanting to, you know, get away from... It's like wanting to get away from this, because the 5 of Swords is about like trying to one-up one another, fighting a lot. It's like a tit-for-tat type of energy. It's like, it's just a lot of arguing and a lot of fussing, and it doesn't get anywhere. People just end up getting hurt. Everyone gets hurt, you know. And it could be that the 7 of Swords, your partner wants to move away from that and wants to regain balance and regain like clarity. You know what I mean? They want the relationship to be as honest and just as possible. You know, that's the vibe that I'm getting. And the 8 of Swords at the bottom there, if this was your partner was in a, you know, in an imprisonment in their mind, you know, like holding all these negative thoughts and beliefs and this communication, and they were blinding themselves to something. Maybe they didn't know what they had, which was you. Maybe they didn't understand what they had to undergo in order to have you. But I feel like they were maybe blinding themselves to the fact that they have to heal if they were this negative person when it came to you, or vice versa, whatever. But I feel like this reading looks really positive regardless of the negative energies that's here, because I feel like every negative energy that's here is clarified by a really beautiful energy. So I feel like, but that's how it is with life, right? That's duality. You have to go through the bad to get the good. You have to go through the valley of the shadow to get to the, you know, the soul, the light of the soul. Like, everyone has to undergo this. And I feel like Taurus, this month, this year, starting off the new year, you guys are like, everything is coming out really great for you guys, but in terms of healing and finding yourself and loving yourself, like for real. Let's get out an outcome for your partner and you. Judgment. So if you guys were broken up or anything like that, or you know, going through a period of not talking, it may just be that your partner comes to you and wants a second chance. You know, Judgment is all about second chances, resurrection, a message. 9 of Pentacles. Healing. You know, that's self-healing right there. Tending to your own garden. Being happy, you know. And then you see Wands and Swords, I always get confused. 6 of Swords. And at the bottom, we have the King of Wands. So you could be dealing with I got all the elements here. But that's a fire sign. Primarily Leo or Sag. But, so with the Judgment card, as the outcome overall, I feel like maybe Taurus, you may, I don't know if you're going to take up this offer, because it shows that they're showing that they want all this beautiful stuff with you. But I don't see the 2 of Cups. I don't see the Lovers. I don't see the 6 of Cups. I don't see the cards that's like meant to, like where you're also feeling the same way, right? I feel like if this person messed up before, they realized that they messed up. They realized, they took the time and they realized, like, damn, you know, I had a good one. And it's because they didn't love themselves. When you don't love yourself, you only can love people to the degree that you love yourself. You know what I mean? And if this person was a liar or a cheater or manipulative or anything like that, they were doing that to themselves, you know. It was a pattern they were used to, and I feel like your partner is undergoing a lot of healing, you know. So with the Judgment card, they may be coming back for the second chance, maybe wanting to resurrect this relationship. You may be okay with being single right now, and you may not take this offer and you may move away. But for those of you that are in a relationship with this person and this is how they're feeling for you, they may have messed up and they're coming to you for forgiveness, and you guys will heal with the Nine of Pentacles, will heal each other. And the Six of Swords could just mean you both just move away from everything that was toxic before and moving into a more peaceful mind state, you know. And with the King of Wands at the bottom, it's like taking charge, making, you know, being really passionate and, you know, making these firm decisions and moving together, you know what I mean? So this was a really peaceful reading. Thank you, Taurus. Like, I needed this. I don't know why, I just feel your reading made me feel good. You know what I mean? This healing, it always is something to look forward to. It always just feels good. Loving yourself feels good. So this is how your partner feels. I feel like your partner has immense love, and I feel like they're really sorry. That's the gist of it. That's how I feel. They're ready to leave everything in the past and start anew with you. Okay, so I hope you guys liked it. If not, if this didn't resonate with you, there's other readers on YouTube you can look into. But for those that it did resonate with, you know, good luck, okay? Thank you guys for watching.